literally 10 minutes ago, we thought Taylor was joking because Ray was just lamenting how many thumbnails he has to make for today's show. It's like, please, no more off the tops. And Taylor goes, well, actually, they just announced a live action Moana, to which we all thought Taylor was lying, as Taylor is prone to do.
Never.
And so
Not even one
we
time.
did not believe him, but apparently it's true. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has announced that Disney, along with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, is now in the process of developing a live-action Moana movie where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson himself will play Maui,
You're welcome.
the character he made famous in the animated version, of course. Now, there's not a lot of details right now. I'll just read you what they have right here on the Hollywood Report. It says Disney is setting sail with Moana once again, this time vibrant live action. The studio has teamed with Dwayne Johnson to develop a live-action remake of its 2016 musical sensation. Johnson plans to return to the role of Maui, the grandiose demigod of the wind and sea. He will produce via his Seven Bucks Productions. Jared Bush, who wrote the screenplay for the original movie, is back to write the remake. No director is involved at this stage of development. All right. I have kind of mixed feelings about this. Because on the one hand, listen, I love the original Moana. I love this movie so much. It just, when you come across movies that just put a smile on your heart, those movies become very special to you. And this movie is all sorts of that. I just adore it. I think the songs are great in it. I love the characters. It's just a feel-good, wonderful freaking movie. I love it. And I love the character of Maui. I think Maui, as voiced by Dwayne Johnson, it is fantastic. A live action version of it, though, I am a little hesitant of it for two reasons. One, I'm just not sure how you capture the magic of the animation in this one. I mean, listen, obviously there's visual effects wizardry out there to be done, for sure. But I'm also a little bit hesitant because Disney's animation to live action remake track record is so-so. Like, they killed it with Cinderella. They've killed it on a couple, but then on a couple they really fell on their faces a lot with. And so I don't know, but listen, I have no problem with the remake idea because I'm all for remaking things. That's fine. I don't care. If the remake is good, great. If it's not, oh well, I still have the original. So I don't care about that part. I wonder about this, but I would be lying if I didn't tell you I was at least pretty intrigued by it. Anyway, Chris, you heard this news this morning, which you also probably thought was a lie at first.
I did.
What do you think about this?
They are really checking the analytics of Disney Plus, and they're going, why is a 36-year-old man watching Moana almost every single day? Logan, I'm so happy for you. Gosh. He texted me, he was like, this is the best news I've ever heard. I'm intrigued. It's odd since this movie came out in 2016. It does feel a little too soon, honestly. But that being said, I wouldn't mind this, but I do want it with the original cast. I mean, right. I want, our original Moana. I want our original Maui. I want Alan Tudyk to don a mocap suit and be a chicken. I think that'd be perfect because everyone in this
Hey, right? That's the name of the chicken?
the chicken.
Hey.
I have one of those in my house. I just also think this movie did such a good job. That's ridiculous. I love whoever made it.
Haters will say it's Photoshop.
Haters will say
I love that.
I do think one of the things Moana did really well, and one of the things Frozen did really well, was harkening back to the Disney Renaissance of the 90s of utilizing actresses who actually can sing and having these kind of musical theater people doing these jobs. And I love that about Moana. And so I just really hope that the live action cast delivers. And I think they could just look back to the OG cast to fill those shoes.
I feel bad because I do not remember the young lady's name.
Aluli.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah, so because she actually came in.
Yeah.
She actually came into our studio. I don't know if you remember this show. She came into studio and hung out with us for the day, and she was delightful.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, she was wonderful. Anna was there that day too. Like, we all just fell in love with her. She's great.
She's going to be in Mean Girls the Musical, so she's also doing a lot of live action acting now too.
I don't know how old she is now, though. Taylor, if you can look that up. Okay, could she step in a live action play Moana? Like, I
think so, because also you can age up Moana a little bit too.
Because she's 7 years older
now. Oh my gosh.
Now. What's that?
She was born in the year 2000. She's 22 years old.
Oh, she's a fetus. She's barely a person. What?
I know, maybe, but her voice was killer.
Her voice is incredible.
I'll tell you what. I'm not saying Moana is not necessarily a top 3 favorite Disney animated film of mine. It's up there. I don't think it's in the top 3, but what's the title of the song? There's a line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me. And
How far?
And no one
How
knows
far
how
it
far
goes?
it goes.
Yeah, something like what I don't know I can sing I can sing all the lyrics. I'm not quite sure of the title.
How
of it.
far I'll go.
How far I'll go. Top 2 favorite Disney animated song for me.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I
It's
hear that
incredible.
song. The lyrics in that sound are deep and profound, actually. When I hear it, I actually get kind of emotional. I love that. So, guys, question is for you. What do y'all think about this? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has announced that Disney and he are making a live action Moana, where he's coming back to reprise the role of Maui. Like the idea, don't like the idea, morbidly curious about the idea. Whatever you guys think, jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. And there's no worries if you're not a pro in the kitchen. HelloFresh's foolproof recipes arrive pre-portioned and easy to prepare in just a few steps. You'll be feeling like Gordon frickin' Ramsay in no time. And guys, look, we're always looking for more ways to save money. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% cheaper than takeout. I've told you guys before, Ann and I love using HelloFresh. Not only is it really easy to put together fantastic looking and tasting meals, but it's also a lot of fun, and you get this really great sense of accomplishment when you're looking at this prepared dish that you've made with your own hands. So go to hellofresh.com/Campea50 and use the code Campea50 for 50% off, plus your first box ships free. That's hellofresh.com/Campea50 and using the promo code Campea50 for 50% off your first box ships free. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.